actually adjourn, and then we'll bring up the candidates one at a time. We have 4 candidates running for District 6 City Council. The first candidate we have is John Barfield. I don't know you by face, so are you here?
No, he's not.
Is he here? No? Oh, okay. Okay, so then the next one is, if he comes in, we'll see. But the next one is Steve Shamblen.
That's right.
You've got 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Steve Shamblen. I'd like to thank you for being here tonight. Before I became disabled, I was a computer-aided drafter and have an education in aviation and electronics. My experience includes working on the first database for the electric utilities, and I've worked on the city zoning map archive here in town. The reason that I'm in this race this time is because I have some ideas for jobs, and I want to create jobs. Basically, I've identified the 4 ways that you create jobs. You start a new business, like a small business or a medium-sized business, but with the way our economy is lately, a lot of people are having trouble doing that, so it's not the best way to create jobs. The second way that I identified was to expand existing businesses right now. And since the economy has been slow, they have been adding jobs as much as they can, so we really can't depend on many more jobs that way. The third way to create jobs is incentives, and our city is doing a lot of that. We're trying to get as many companies in as we can. From what I've heard, we've got like 45 companies right now that want to come into town and provide us with thousands of jobs. And the last way that I've identified, well, let me say this about incentives. It's not really the best way because we end up giving away something. We end up giving away our tax revenue. And the more revenues we give away on taxes, the more that we have to pay out of our pockets to make up for it. So that's kind of the downside of that. The last way that I identified is projects. When our country was in a depression a long time ago, the way we got out of it was FDR started a lot of projects. He started highway projects, he started dam projects, park projects, and he got people working. It's a proven way, it can work. Now, what I've done is the city has 3 big projects they're working on right now. They're working on a water pipeline up in the northeast part of the county. It's just about done, so those jobs are going to be going away soon. We have a desalination plant in the south side of the county. There's a possibility that could be expanded, so there could be more, continued jobs there. And we have the streetcar. Everybody knows about the streetcar, but in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of jobs created there, but what we're paying for with the streetcar up front with $200 million is we're paying for the cars and the locomotives, the tracks, and the other things that come with it. If we put the streetcar in downtown, the cost will be less to expand it out away from the city. But what I'm in it for is I've had some ideas. Last year, the last election, I was pushing a plan that I wanted to get CPS to build their own solar systems and put them on people's property and start getting us away from our electric lines and the dirty coal that's producing our electricity now. What I want to do is I want to push that forward if I get in, and I've identified that the Levi Strauss building over on Old 90 has been sitting there for decades empty. It's one of the hugest manufacturing plants we've got in San Antonio, and it's going to waste over there. So I think if we put CPS into the solar business, that we ought to put them in over there at the Levi Strauss building, let them start building their solar systems, let them start building solar panels, and to continue on, since we are the largest alternative city for energy in the country right now, we need to continue on. We need to continue building. But we can't keep taking land from out around the city to put solar panel farms on. So what I want to do is I want to get CPS, once they get into the solar business, I want them to start putting solar panels on a structure over 410, and we can siphon off energy to the city that way, into different parts of the city, and collect huge amounts of energy. We won't be wasting land. And I think that it would be the way to go. It would be a statement for us to make. And we could tell the nation, hey, we're the #1 solar city in the country. And you know, if we do that, then I think we'll be in a lot better shape economically, and we'll be doing a big service for the environment. Now, one more project that I have in mind for our district is next to the Levi Strauss is the stadium, is the Wolf Stadium. And there's a lot of talk lately about getting a professional Major League Baseball team here. I think it would be worth it if we took the stadium and we redeveloped it and turned it into a major league stadium. We could get a lot of economic input into our district that way. Now, I've identified a lot of these projects, but I know you want to talk about the district and the things that mean a lot to you here, like the speed bumps, the stop signs, the trash. Sure. And I just want you to know that I do care about those things. If I am elected, even though I want to push my projects, I still will concentrate on the things that need to be done in our district. Thank you.
Well, I have one, and I'd like all the candidates to respond to, if you don't mind. It's about the no-kill policy. If that issue were to come up, would you want to keep the no-kill policy or remove it?
Well, I'll give you the short answer. Yes, I support the no-kill. I'll leave it at that.
We'd like to thank all the candidates for coming. Thank you very much. We'll see you May. We'll see you on Saturday.